Hello, my friend, and welcome back. Today I want to do a little card pull and see what the universe has to say today. Ooh, okay. So we pulled the Awakening card. It says Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Oh, and I feel like this card is so relevant for today. Let me turn my lights on. Um, this card is so relevant for what is going on right now. So, I mean, as you know, and as you can probably sense that humanity as a collective, and not even just humanity, I feel as though the earth as a whole, nature, the animals, we are all getting an energetic shift and we are all getting an energetic upgrade. And we now really have to start letting go of the old way of being. If you see Lorenzo walking around in my bed, say hi. We really need to start letting go of the old ways of being. And the reason for that is because a lot of the societal standards and a lot of our ways of being very much come from the ego right now. And we are moving into an age where we are going to start living from our hearts. And in order for us to do that, and in order for us to really move forward and to really embrace this and to embody it and to integrate it, we need to let go of what is no longer serving us. And those old ways of being no longer serve us. The very much everything is just about me and my success and what I'm doing and just me, because it's survival of my ego. Those ways no longer work. We now have to acknowledge and really, really integrate that we are a collective and we are here together, we are in this together, and we are all one. Because on a very deep level, do not forget that we all come from the same energy. There is only one God energy that exists, period. There isn't all these different things. So even as we are in the process of letting go, the old paradigms that no longer serve, as I really feel like dark energy is coming to the surface, but it is not coming to the surface to be judged and to be condemned and to be like, you're evil. No, it's coming to the surface to be brought to the light. Okay? There is no darkness that the light can't infiltrate. So keep that in mind as old things come up, or as you see and witness people still living in the old paradigms, or as you witness things that you consider to be bad or evil or dark. Don't forget that those are all judgments, and don't forget that at a deep level we are all one. And don't forget that a lot of that darkness comes from hurt. And we are all in a process of learning and evolving and growing. And, we are here to learn and evolve and grow and to recognize that we need to be more service to others than we are service to ourselves. And those darker energies are very much caught up in the old paradigm of service to self, the way that they think things should be done, the way they feel validated, and that their survival is most likely to continue. But that's not true, And on a very deep level, those dark energies, they want to be brought into the light. There is no, I'll just say, there's no person that is hurt and that maybe hurts others because they're hurt, that doesn't want to be healed. and brought into the light. They may on the surface level resist it and say, no, this is the way I am. I like this. This is me. But once they are recognizing that they are hurting others because they are a hurt person, there's no one that's like, oh, I want to stay hurt. I don't want to heal. No, most people don't want to. Who wants to be hurt? No one. And it is in our nature to not want to be hurt, to always want to heal. When you get a scratch on your arm, you're not like, oh, I hope this stays here forever. You're like, no, I am so grateful that my body has, the systems within it to heal this scratch, and I want it to heal, and I want to be better than ever. Sometimes a scar is left on our skin, and that's okay. We don't have to forget, the hurt, but we can heal it. And there's no one who wants to stay in that hurt, in that hurt space. But people get stuck there because they very much identify with their hurt. And that is part of what this card is saying, that integration of bringing the dark into light, bringing up what needs to be healed and allowing it to heal. Through that healing is how we are then able to move forward into the new paradigm, into the new way of being, into this new world. We are in a new earth now. We are in a completely new energetic space. And for us to fully embrace that, we need to heal, we need to let go. And sometimes it can be scary. Sometimes it can be painful. Like, let's be honest. I don't want to sugarcoat things. Healing is not easy, but it's worth it. Because when you're able to heal a hurt part of you, you're empathetic to others that are hurt in a similar way to you. You can move forward in your life as a healed person and not a hurt person, because hurt people, let's not forget, hurt people hurt people. So if you are able to heal a hurt part of yourself, you no longer have the desire to hurt others in that way, because you're no longer hurt in that way. Because if you notice, a lot of people want to hurt people in a similar way that they were hurt. There's usually always that connection. So when you heal that part of you, you no longer have that desire to make someone else hurt the way that you hurt, because you no longer hurt that way. And what is so amazing is that we can learn and evolve to heal those things, and those things, those traumas are healing faster than ever. And that is part of this new earth. So it may feel chaotic. It may feel like things are happening really fast and coming at you really fast, and things are really being brought up for you. And it can feel definitely chaotic. Like there's so much going on. But, don't forget what we talked about the other day. Stop, pause, breathe, be. Use it every day, anytime you need it. And just take things as they come and take them one thing at a time. And just always have that awareness that the chaos is the storm that's clearing the air, that's kind of clearing that old energy, that's clearing those old paradigms, because they have to be cleared in order for the new ones to be brought in order for the new earth to fully take effect. And it's a little crazy right now, but it's exciting. I mean, if you really think about it, if you really think about what is happening, that we are in an age of enlightenment. That's so exciting. You know, we are going to move, humanity's going to move forward more quickly and in a way that we never have before. And I mean, I don't really know, but I can only imagine. I think that we might see a lot of systems and a lot of things that we think just are the way they are. I think that we are going to see that change in our lifetime. And I think that's really cool. And yes, it might be a little bit scary, but you know, we talked about yesterday about keeping your vibe high and finding your joy. Like, remember, we create our realities in a fractal level. So, when you're seeing things on the news and whatnot, it's not that those things aren't going on, and it's not that they're not scary, or it's not that they're not right or wrong or anything like that, but you have to imagine that everything that you see and everything that you experience is in your simulation. So, keeping your vibe high and finding your joy makes you a magnet for more high vibration and more joyful things in your simulation, in your immediate experience, okay? So that is why it's fractal. We are a collective experiencing and going through things in a collective way, but we also experience this human experience fractally, individually. Okay, but it doesn't mean that we're separate. It's like what I keep seeing is like a broken mirror. Like, so the collective is the mirror and the mirror is shattered. So, and we are each those little shards of glass. However, acknowledging and knowing that we are part of something bigger is what keeps that mirror from falling apart and crumbling apart, if that makes sense. And you may be like, oh, a shattered mirror, that's not good, that's bad luck, that's a judgment. Okay, so when you picture that shattered mirror and you are that little shard, understand that you are that little shard, but understand that you are part of something bigger. You are a part of that bigger mirror. And acknowledging that and being aware of that is what keeps that mirror from crumbling and falling into a million little pieces. Because as it is together, that mirror stays together, shattered or not, it is still one mirror. If you allow it to crumble, then it's a million little pieces. But even though it's shattered, when it stays together, it is still one mirror. I hope that makes sense. So that is how I feel. That's our message for this awakening card. And I think it's really interesting that the illustration is someone who's kind of in their sleep but like ascending. I think it's beautiful. So, because yeah, we're all here, we're all waking up, and we are all in this together. And it's that balance of acknowledging that we're a collective, but we are also all on individual journeys and staying in our lane. So, like everything else in life, it's just a balance, and we just need to keep our awareness on that balance. So, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Anne, and I hope to see you soon.